Good morning, the world. LJ and I are going to head down the coast, heading south from our location here in Waipawa, and we're going to a really cool beach location that we've been to before that's got lots going on. So come and join us on our journey and let's have some fun. We're in the country. We've got cocks in the garage.
Second part of a really good road trip. Havana coffee. That is a good road trip. There's nothing nicer than getting farm eggs from the gate.
So quick update. We've just come through Dannevirke and we've done our food shopping and a bit of second-hand shops, which is fantastic. And we're coming up to Woodville. Now Woodville is famous for this mist. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Everywhere else is absolutely clear. And you come to Woodville and you get this thick mist. And all the girls there behind us. Very curious. This is the Whakataki Hotel. It's a great place to get some food and some accommodation. So we've arrived and we're at Castlepoint. Just picking up the last bit of the light there before the sun goes down. And I'm going to turn the camera around and show you our little unit. What I love about Castlepoint is it's still got a lot of the Kiwi batches, small and unpretentious and cute, kind of yesteryear feeling about the whole place. So these are the boats that Castlepoint are quite famous for. We've got them on the trailer, but to give you an idea of scale and how big they are, they're all lined up here on the beach on the hard bit of the sand between the island and the mainland, and then they've launched them. Some of them are self-propelled and others have got tractors on them. Good morning. So LJ and I are at Castlepoint and it's a fabulous space, a big long curving beach, and we're going to take you today over to the lighthouse which is behind us. So let's get going. Heading up to the lighthouse now, and we're going to show you how different the terrain gets, because on the ocean side it just gets really wild and crazy, and on this side it's sort of a mild New Zealand beach. So let's get up there. Here's that strip of land or beach where they park all the boats, and the bay at the back. You can see some massive waves coming in there. There's an excellent surfing spot. That's what makes Castlepoint so cute. So we're on the little island with the lighthouse and back towards the campground. So the lighthouse, it's actually made of cast iron panels. Stands at nearly 50 meters tall and was built in 1913, and the light can be seen at 48 kilometers out to sea.
So John and I are standing on a ledge atop of the Castlepoint Ridge, and we were just looking out and we were wondering what that delineation, which you can see out there, what that actually is. And we found some information about it, but basically it's an eddy, an ocean eddy. So it's where the East Cape Current turns east and joins the Cook Strait Current. So basically what happens, that's coming in from the west-east and this is coming in from the east. So it turns and it recirculates in an anticyclonic direction.
Yeah, and what's interesting is it's called the Wairarapa Eddy, but it also holds locally hatched lobster larvae which remain trapped in that eddy long enough to reach metamorphosis. And if you come down, you've got to look out for the humpback whale, because apparently that they migrate past here and you can see them. So I came here and there was a plaque and I thought it must be something interesting or a wreck or something. And hilariously, it just says, beware, these rocks are dangerous. So this is a safety announcement from the Epicistas. This upended reef here came up 2 million years ago. It's very popular for fishermen, but there has been a lot of people washed off the rocks. So just as a warning to anybody watching the video, you can see that, look at that surge coming up now. I'm going to just head up on the top here. You can see that surge pool coming in over there. It's pretty spectacular. Oh, gannet going in. Okay, we've come to the end of the bay, and I don't know if you can see the staircase there, but it goes all the way up there, and we're going to try and get up to that very left-hand top peak and get some video from up there. God, I love New Zealand. It is the best country. Look at this, we're in winter, there's hardly anyone here. Oh, it just makes you feel fantastic. Castlepoint, another one of our great beaches in our New Zealand beach series. And let him sleep. Oop. So the beginning of the big walk, Deliverance Cove track. All right, we're heading up. We're going up there. So we're just coming up to the top of the ridge, first ridge, and look at this. This is the other side of that big peak. What an amazing coastline. So we're near the top, not far to go now. Just to give you an idea, we were at that park bench just down there before. Okay, here we are on a very narrow pathway. It is reasonably dodgy. Oh yeah, that feels scary actually. I've been a lot of places, but that is a little bit outrageous. Coming up here, it does put the wind up here. And of course we've got an offshore breeze, so it feels kind of scary going close to that edge. There she is. Castlepoint, what a beautiful and thrilling and exciting place to be. Yeah, that's a long way down. Right, so now we're heading down back from the top ridge, and there is a walk along this edge of this paddock. It goes all the way back to the car park by these. Got Sweet Leaf, driven by a 350 Chev, and the big boats. Where else in the world would you get that?
So this has been our weekend in Castlepoint, and it's been a long time coming actually, because we really wanted to make a series on New Zealand beaches, and but you know, life gets in the way and you get too busy. But it's when you snatch little times like this that you realise how important it is to actually take time. And I suppose the biggest gift you can give a busy person is time. So, you know, that's kind of what we did, wasn't it?
Oh, totally, yeah. Yeah, we have to make ourselves actually stop and get away and book it. And it's so easy actually to book these things, and then they're out there in the future and you have to kind of live into them.
Yeah.
So that's the way we work, isn't it?
Yeah, and, you know, I think, I mean, I've just finished my job, and I'm contracting now, and you know, I go from feeling terrified to feeling an incredible state of nirvana. But you know, it's only really when you're out here, when you're a tiny little segment of all this beautifulness, that you actually realise how important it is for the soul. So, you know, certainly can't recommend it enough, and good for us as well. I mean, you know, time and busyness and life gets in the way of marriages and relationships, and you know, parenting and all of that sort of stuff as well. So it's been good for us too, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think you can underestimate how good time is away, you know, for especially for us. You know, we're just so busy, and coming away just really brings us together and bonds us together. And when we get home, we just realise how good it is for us. So life balance, we're just trying to, you know, we're not young, but we're still learning life balance. And
can't recommend it enough. And you know, nature really puts everything into perspective.
Yeah.
So you can read as many books as you like, or Google some sort of fix or result, but it's when you're out here and when you're surrounded by nature and beauty, it just all sort of is like a beautiful collision, really.
And we just hope that our videos in some small part inspire you, the watchers, to do the same thing, because it doesn't take much, but the rewards are huge. Yeah. We're on the beach nice and early. It's our last day in Castlepoint. We've had a really wonderful time here. The locals are so friendly. There is a little shop down here so you can get coffee and takeaways and a few supplies. So we're back to Hawke's Bay today. So thanks for watching our video. We had a great time here and we love sharing it with you. If you like us, give us a like, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified of our new videos coming out. That's LJ and Jonathan from Castlepoint, and we'll see you another time. Thanks for watching.